I know you're trying to make a case because I guess there's 58 guys who are up for the MVP in the NBA. So the floor is yours. Your latest MVP candidate is?
I mean, your hatred for all things French notwithstanding, Rudy Gobert is certainly making, I think, a strong case to be in consideration for MVP. And I put this on Twitter the other night. Of course, you get ratioed left and right by people that are saying he's not even the best center in his division, because Nikola Jokic is certainly there. But I'm tired of like everybody looking at raw numbers. I mean, Rudy Gobert is so much better than his numbers. I mean, I tweeted that after the Chicago game where Rudy went for 20, almost a triple double with blocks in there, and was just this presence every minute he was on the floor. I mean, he is, with all due respect to Ben Simmons, the defensive player of the year. And I think it's a pretty wide gap. And offensively, you and I had this debate last time, but he springs everybody on that Jazz team with his screen setting. So as far as impactful players on both ends of the floor, Rudy Gobert is right up there with the most impactful on both ends. I'm not going to vote for him, I don't think, for MVP, because I think there are better players in that mix. But can he finish top 5? I think that's possible.
I don't think you can go to bat for him on a social platform and then say you're not voting for him. If the season ended today, where does Rudy Gobert end up on your ballot?
Somewhere between 5 and 7 right now.
Oh, my God.
Right now. But
why am I having you on to talk about this?
Because I didn't say he was the MVP. I said he should be in the mix for MVP. I get a lot of people.
How many guys are in the mix for MVP, Chris? Can we stop this? It feels like it grows exponentially. Now there's 15 guys that you can say.
That's because, Dan, the calculus keeps changing, right? Like Joel Embiid was the front runner for an extended period of time, and then he goes down with an injury. LeBron James looked like the front runner, but he could be out until mid-April, which changes the dynamic. If Rudy Gobert stays healthy and plays the rest of the season, you can certainly make an argument that he should be considered MVP. I actually think, and I'm going to try to write this next week, but I think there's an even stronger argument that you should give it to Giannis for a third year in a row. Look at what he's doing right now.
I'm fine with that.
He's out with a minor knee injury, but I mean, the numbers are largely the same from last year. And if that Bucks team finishes with the best record in the East, which is certainly possible, I don't want to hear about voter fatigue with Giannis. He might deserve a third MVP.
Well, no, this just has to do with, and it shouldn't, what they have not done in the postseason. If the Bucks won the title last year and Giannis was having this season, then I think the voters would look at him differently. You don't even hear Giannis's name with the top MVP candidates. We're going out of our way.
That's bad on the voters, though, Dan. Like, that's bad on the voters who, again, I think it's voter fatigue, who are just looking like, I don't want to vote for Giannis again. There's only a handful of guys that have won 3 MVPs in a row. Giannis doesn't deserve to be in that rarefied air. No, it's all in a vacuum. It's based on the regular season. And I think you're going to have a hard time saying that there are better players than Giannis having a regular season.